It's processing. Okay. In theory, it is now live.
Ahoy Mahartis.
Yeah. At some point, wait, is there a... I feel like there's a way to have like a background on this thing. Oh, and there's
Hello, David.
Wow, David's first. Is this because like we teased David for not being here last week? Is that what happened? Hello, Michelle. Welcome. The Pillows of Language World. Hello, Tinguish. Okay. So this week on Languages of Pillar World, Jake, you watched. You know what we did last week, right? Like you're caught up?
I'm caught up, I think.
Okay. So we like named stuff last week.
Yeah,
right?
you just named more stuff.
And we sorted out the person markers.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
The person markers were sorted.
Well, they were sort of sorted.
Sortished.
Sortished. I like it. It's July 20th.
What does that mean?
I don't know. The World Building Festival is getting closer. I'm scared. Okay. But we're doing this stuff.
I'd forgotten about this. Not exactly decision, but idea for the third person ergative agent / accusative patient marker, because Chloe didn't come out very good, and so we were let's just say it blends into a lateral fricative because we have those.
Well, we were considering. I think it's fine. We were considering whether this would be a change that we apply across the language.
Yeah.
I think it would produce more of the lateral fricative than we may necessarily expect.
But we had said that on the way to P1, the lateral fricative was going to become S or the dental fricative.
That's true. And if it's S, then I don't mind that. If it's the dental fricative, I do mind, because I can't stand languages that are all anyway.
Really? I'm quite fond of dental fricatives myself, but I do agree that they tend to be overused.
I know plenty of people who do like them. I think it's partly because I have a odd relationship with them in my own English. That I have an odd relationship with them outside of English.
Fair. Okay. So yes, changing that on the way to P1 is good with me. We've got our notes that we did, which are noted in grand notational fashion that I totally think makes complete sense looking back at it a week later, and all of my notes are quite clear. So moving on to our tables. If we're naming things, do we want to start up? I will give you two choices. We could start with the rest of our things that we need to name, or our intangible things. And these aren't necessarily all intangible. Some of them are. But like some of the word for like martial arts or fighting or something like that. That's like sort of, it's there. A lot of these are still relatively tangible. Or we could come up with names for people. So like title names. Those are the 3 choices for the 2 choices I said I'd give you. You got a bonus one.
Do you want to pick, Viv? I'm good with whatever.
One thing I will say is that I'm still not. This is something I've wondered for a decent portion of my life, and I'm still not really clear. Is choices the same thing as options? Because you choose. It's a choice between 2 options, right? So does that relation? If you have 3 options, is it still one choice?
I feel like choice can be both like a noun and a verb, but like you can choose, but like you can't. I guess you can option something, but like when you make option a verb, it means it means something a little different, maybe.
It's the choice can be either the thing being chosen or the act of choosing. And so you can make a choice between 3 choices, which is obviously very ambiguous. But it's more that like I think if you were being very very clear in how you were expressing it, you would say a choice between 3 options. But choice can be either, which is annoying.
Because there's that bit in the Fellowship of the Ring where Gandalf says, "We have but one choice. We must brave the long dark of Moria." Well, that doesn't sound like a choice. That sounds like an option. We're not choosing anything. That's the only option we have.
I suppose there's an implied choice of, I don't know, succumbing to your immediate downfall and laying starfish on the ground and staring up at the sky in existential dread.
I'm sure Tolkien... Actually, I can't remember if that line was in the books, because I'm sure Tolkien would have very strong opinions about it. One thing that I think is kind of funny is that Tolkien uses the word guess in the old-fashioned sense of like to speculate or put forward ideas about something. So there's like the part where they're in Moria and Gandalf's like, it's a cave troll, I guess. And just if you read it with like the modern meaning of guess, it just makes him sound really like, I don't know, it's probably like a troll or something.
Oh. David cracks me.
Anyway,
I feel like the shift towards making words have one specific meaning is sort of a reflection of our culture, where we try, like, we're still in this like world where we're trying to systematize everything, whereas historically that wasn't as valued, or it was valued by a small number of people rather than being a societal thing. And so it was fine for there to be like no real difference in some cases between meanings of words.
Yeah. I'm so glad to have finally come up to your level, Pavilion. More philosophical meanderings. I mean, honestly, I feel like we could all meander philosophically quite
yes, Michelle. It's the same with H.P. Lovecraft. Like, say what you want about Lovecraft, he may have been racist and bigoted and all sorts of other things, but at least he was ahead of his time when it comes to LGBTQ plus issues. If you read The Shadow over Innsmouth with the modern meaning of the word queer, it's a very, very different story.
Oh, David. Okay, so
I have a question.
Yes.
What is a clan sept?
So that's like, okay. So the way the structures will work is like you'll have a clan which has maybe roughly one pillar or part of a pillar or a couple pillars, whatever, right? Like they kind of have their ruling territory-ish. And that will have like their own head branches, but then they'll have separate like sub segments under them, which would be seps. Which that's I don't know, that's the word Will used when we were talking about it. So I'm like, okay, I'll use that word. But it's like sub chiefs, I guess, like, and so they would maybe be in a different like Tulo or whatever we end up calling them in a different area, but they're like beneath the main chief, but they're like, I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, apparently a sept is a division of a family, especially of a Scottish or Irish family.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm surprised I didn't know about this.
I don't know. I feel like Will teaches me new words every week, so. So yes. What is it gonna be?
Any preferences, Jake?
No, that was why I asked you.
We could make it a vote, but then I feel like that would take a while, but we can.
Did you talk about the polypersonal agreement homework last time? Because I think I got in later than I should have done for that.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about.
Okay.
Yeah.
We talked about Klingon. Because Klingon is like my go-to example of portmanteau agreement. And we talked about Chukchi and some other stuff. But I think what we have kind of keeps things relatively simple, although it does kind of it does irk me a little bit that the ergative agent and the accusative patient are conflated, but
I think it's really funny.
Yeah, there's not. We can't really change it because there's both of those endings were already determined by the other parts of the grammar, so there's not much we can do about it.
Yeah,
I think the accidental invention of a transitive case is one of the best things that's happened on it.
Well,
although I guess it's not a transitive. It's not a case, really, is it? It's a transitive. Transitive person. What?
Something like that.
Yeah.
So under the intangible / magic names things.
Yes.
The thing that says like acrobatics.
Yeah.
And flights.
Yeah.
Is that literally just a word for acrobatics, or is this a specific thing?
I mean,
dragon sport.
Well, yeah, but like I feel like it could just be whatever the word is for acrobatics. Like I don't know if I need a distinct word for dragon-based acrobatics. You know what I mean?
So some of these, like racing, could just be the nominalization of race. To come back to what's being talked about in the chat. It's a bit of a weird joke to make, but anyway. I feel like you like part of me, because outrun is so often used when talking about applicatives, my head just goes to like a race as a outrunning, like the act of running past the others.
My mind went to, again, this is probably just influenced by Navajo, but the plural stem for the verb that means to run, if you're talking about specifically two or more people, you take the verb that means to chase and put it in the reflexive. So it's literally that you are chasing each other.
Mm-hmm.
But we do not have... Do we have a reflexive? We don't have a reflexive or a reciprocal, I don't think. But we could make one.
We could make one. Is this where we're starting?
I guess
The
so.
start is a good place to start.
Okay. So reflexive would be
Yeah.
where do we put that?
So, well, a reflexive is a valency decreasing operation. So you, like, if you do something to yourself, then you are both the subject and the object at the same time. So my first thought is that, like, a very common source for reflexives is a word that means head or face, something along those lines. And so if that just gets incorporated into the verb, then, you know, I face see or I head see or something. Oh, and we do have a word for head. That's good.
It's a pretty good word too.
Yeah.
So then we would put it like, it wouldn't go under person marking, would it? Even though technically it sort of is marking a person, but not really like that.
I would be content to say that it fills the same slot as the object marker because
Yes,
it comes from noun incorporation effectively, which is it would kind of fill the same slot as noun incorporation, but if you're using a reflexive, then there is no... Is that right?
you are
Do
the
directional
object in this
affixes?
situation.
So we would add, like, document this under noun incorporation? Or would it be a new thing?
Or is it effectively a kind of classifier?
Oh.
But we haven't really been incorporating that much that isn't becoming a classifier.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check. 1 second. Yeah, okay, that actually... So in Nahuatl, the order is subject, object, directional, reflexive, noun incorporation. So that would actually fit pretty much exactly what we have. So we could, just for the sake of clarity, put it under its own slot.
So it's
between
own
3 and 4.
section. So like the new 4?
Yeah.
Oh, is this not an actual list?
No.
Oh.
Reflexive. So it comes from that. Okay. I don't know if
I forgot to load up Lexicgy again.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't know if there's anything special to document with that. Is there? It's just like, that's the reflexive marker, right? Like, do we need a little table?
A little what?
Table?
Well, the only thing I can think of is that if we want, we can have, because it's pretty common for reflexives to also mark reciprocals. So reciprocals are, a reflexive is specifically to its him, her, it's yourself, whereas reflexive is each other. In a lot of languages, those will be marked the same way, but in some languages, there will be two different markers. Like Turkish has two different markers, or in a lot of languages, the reciprocal will be derived from the reflexive in some way. Like in Mohawk, the reciprocal is formed by just reduplicating the reflexive.
Okay.
So we could do something like that here if we wanted to.
I think it might depend on what this comes out as.
Yes.
So reciprocal would be the...
Well, the reflexive is the subject is both the agent and the patient at the same time.
Okay, so also the subject is the patient and the agent. Why is this like... Yeah, just like... Feel free to make my notes not wrong. Okay, cool. Lovely. It's both the patient, right? Okay.
It
is doing it to itself.
Okay. So then...
Yeah, to each other is like... I don't know what the best... Like, if you said wash in the reflexive, like, it would be like they wash themselves versus they wash each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The meaning of it makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's all you really need to know.
Yeah. Okay. So...
if we take a random verb and just stick sona in the front.
It becomes a question of like, which verb will I see first? Hunt. We hunt ourselves.
I like it.
And so the verb is coming at the end?
Yeah.
It's coming out a bit odd because I think it will be better if I can put a person marker in before.
Ra is the first person. Oh, yeah, you can take
the
the
A is optional, isn't it? So
yeah, that's only if there is no vowel afterwards.
So I hunt myself, which a lovely thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
Is sonata.
That because of the where's the r coming from?
The R is the like first person, isn't it?
Oh, that comes before the reflexive.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Would you put in the RA or would you put in like the original proto bit for it? This is the part I'm never sure when sticking things in Lexergy.
For this, we're just putting the R because we don't want the palatal to pop out.
Yeah, we're kind of fudging it a little bit.
Okay.
So it's a bit odd because of the double schwa.
Yeah.
Which is
no.
Yeah.
You ditch one of them.
So that becomes ra to. I just copy and paste it. It's easier than trying to fix the. I mean, these things are grammatically correct, even if they don't mean. Like
I was
you
thinking
can
it was more of like
understand.
a.
I hunt myself. Like you could, for example, if you had a dream where you were hunting and you saw yourself in front of you, you could say, "I had a dream of a time where I was hunting myself,"
Mhm.
and it doesn't have to make logical sense if it makes grammatical sense.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I was writing it down because it was an interesting.
I was
comment
thinking of
from
it
the
more
group.
as like a soul searching, like I am to hunt as into to like
Yeah,
quest for. I'm hunting for myself, you know.
Love it. But okay.
the hero's journey, the hunting of the self.
I kind of like it.
So yeah, rasuna, which means that there's very little left of the verb itself.
Yeah, it's just reduced down to the, which maybe we make a new word for to hunt, but the important thing is that the reflexive is just sun,
Mhm.
which is good. I like that.
Well, should we try with a different verb just to see?
Sure.
Something a little chunkier, maybe.
Yeah, it's a kind of the we really don't have a lot of great words for oh, okay, to shave. Perfect. Shave is a classic example, even though the form drar is going to be super chunky. Okay. So I shave myself. Rasonar darp.
So in that case, it's a schwa, rasun, right?
Well, it's because it's not in second position.
Yeah.
But also in that example, it preserves the schwa, whereas I think if you lost the schwa, it's still rasonar darp. With or without that schwa.
If we, just out of curiosity, if you doubled the reflexive, or if you reduplicate it, so that it was either sun sun or susun, because we don't have anything happening to s between vowels, do we?
So with sun sun, it comes out as like sansa rasunsanarda.
Rasunsanardarp. It could be worse.
What was the other one you wanted to look at?
Same thing except without the first N, if it's just like a CV reduplication, so it's like susun.
Yeah, that just becomes rasasanarda. But you could easily reduce. Well, then you could, if you want susa to be the reflexive. Rasasanarda.
Well, okay. So first of all, do we actually want a distinct reciprocal? How are we feeling about that? As an idea.
I think it's a fun
Oh,
idea.
so you need a reciprocal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it matches like the way that we've used reduplication for plurals as in the like, you know.
That was just my first idea, but like you can have a completely distinct, separate element. Like in Turkish, as far as I'm aware, the reciprocal and reflexive are not related to each other at all.
Mm.
But if you did want them to be related, that just seems like a pretty easy way to do it.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I had thought of like if it was derived from like back, like in the sense that it's the kind of prototypical place where you have to have someone else do something for you because you can't do it.
I was thinking in the sense of like I do something to you and then you do it back to me.
Oh, that also works. Good old English with our words that all sound the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So questions real quick. Should I like zoom in slightly more? I don't know. So the sun sun thing, how would I
Sorry.
how would I like mark that one is like stressed and one is unstressed?
On here, how would you feel of you can the easiest thing for you to remember is just going to be to label it like that.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. I just wasn't sure if there was there was some fancy convention for how everyone does this, and I just don't know because
I mean,
if there was a convention everyone followed, linguistics would be so much easier.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, is not the case.
Were there more questions, or was that the main one?
That was the first one, and then I guess the second one was, I do like the reduplication to make the reciprocal. So
when it's reduplicated, do you want to keep the coda? Well, that's the wrong one. Do you want to keep the coda n so that it's sun sun, or do you want to just have it be susun?
I think this one. Susun.
Susun.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like it.
And that was
so then we're going with this one. Is I guess would that turn that into we shave each other, or like I shave us, I shave you reciprocal? Like how would you like?
You can't. You wouldn't use the reciprocal in the first person unless. Do we have a distinct? We have a distinct first person plural, don't we? So
we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be
that as it is at the moment would be I shave each other, which just doesn't
make
sense, you know?
Okay. So, I'm glad I'm not crazy for thinking like looking at that and being like,
Yeah, but if you replaced ra with or, then that would be we shave each other, and that would make sense.
Okay.
We're going with this one, right?
Yeah.
No.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
This is just wrong now, right? Does this stay like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hoo-hoo.
Or susanardarp. We shave each other,
I like it.
as you do.
Here, let me try to copy your fancy little.
It is British. I think that Miles can't do them either, I think.
Yeah, I don't know, because we do have. Are these it? No. So we have these, which is a whole different thing.
Mm.
And we have these. But that's all I have.
No, those ones are fine. Like the curly ones are fine.
Different. But it's different.
They're just different to the little straight ones.
They're different. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Me and
Okay.
Miles have just got used to them being different.
Mhm. Okay.
Anyway.
So we were coming up with this so that we could create the word for like to race.
Yep.
Well, this was just one idea for a possible way of coming up with a word that means to race.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which was to outrun, right?
Well,
is that what it was?
Yeah. Jake's idea was outrun, and my idea was chase each other. And I think both of those could work.
Oh, okay. So outrun or chase each other. So chase each other would be the reciprocal.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The moves.
Yeah. So there would be the normalized version. So it would be like an outrunning or a chasing of one another, kind of.
Okay.
So first, what verbs do we have a word for to run?
Oh, to ride. I don't think we have a word for to run.
I'm trying to find it and I got drunk.
Yeah.
Just exactly the same thing happened to me in the same moment.
Okay, so we need a word for run. Do we also need a word for chase, or would chase potentially come from the same word if we were to?
Good question.
To keep it short, I would say let's just make a route for chase.
Yeah, we can just have a general word that means to chase or to pursue or to go after something.
That seems very similar to hunt, but like different.
They could. I mean, we were looking for something to give us a new word for to hunt. Because the uko is getting so heavily reduced, then something might come along to replace it, and that seems like a pretty ideal one to do that.
Okay. Look at us. Fixing multiple problems with one thing. Okay. So we probably want something that has a little bit more going on that wouldn't get fully reduced out then.
As long as I would say something with an initial consonant.
Okay. Do we want to get... I feel like we've been like picking through the same list for like a few weeks. Do we want to generate another set?
Do you want me to do that?
Yes.
Okay. How many words do you fancy?
8 bajillion.
I'll give you 80. And remember, for me and Bib to have our ceremonial pick through.
Yes.
Removing things I'm not allowed to choose.
Yeah.
feel like a lot of these are kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm not seeing too many.
Then murder it. Murder it, babe.
You think so?
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll be tempted, you know?
A palatal followed by a uvula is just such a.
You can just trim it a bit. Like make it kuka or kucha. There.
Sure.
I'm gonna pick a few fun ones that y'all can choose from.
We got another P followed by a B.
Papa. Where? Which one is that?
Down at the bottom, we got Upba, which is fiendish.
It's fine, Bib. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I have highlighted 3. Pick one for pursuit or chase. Kamna, Hezrol, Zamta.
Zamta is kind of funky.
I like Zamta.
Yeah, let's go with Zamta.
Okay. Sold!
I'm gonna make it up.
Here we go. There. Zamta. I like it. Okay. So, if we did this here, Zamta, and then chasing each other.
And they chase each other, right?
It could be either they or we do have the indefinite. So like people in general chase each other.
I feel like it would. I mean, I feel like that would make sense, but I also don't really know what makes sense in the world.
So
yeah.
I keep forgetting all of the different bits.
So you've got the shoot indefinite marker comes first. Then you have the reciprocal, which is, duplicated. Then you have chase, and then you have optionally you have the plural marker. And then you have the in ending.
Okay. I was like searching nominalizer and I wasn't finding it. And
is it in?
What like thingy is it? Where do I find agent the agentive?
Yeah, it's not an agentive. There's not someone that chases other things.
Right.
It's the act of the thing happening. So it would be the top one, the gerund/infinitive.
So just I.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at the directional marking and I'm like, oh, they chase each other here and there. Wouldn't that be fun? And then I'm thinking, oh no, the noun's going to get longer and longer.
There could be different types of races.
Well, that's true. I mean, we need a word for obstacle course, you know? You never know. I'm just very excited for us to get to the great yeeting. So, you know. Okay, so if that's it, so we would keep the U probably. Would anything happen by us putting the I on the end? Like, would we hand massage that at all, or does that just like?
I mean, I always want to kill a final schwa, but that's just me.
It does change things. We're just putting a final I on the end, right? So the thing that I'm getting is I'll just paste it in, and you can tell me
Oh,
if it
dear.
looks right.
Oh.
I
no.
think that I might have got the proto form for the shu isn't SU, is it? It must be something else.
It's SIU, I think.
Ah, okay.
I feel like we should have that SIU.
I
So
think.
now that's coming out as swa, but I could see that going to sha.
Oh yeah, I seem to remember I had this issue last time. It kept coming out as swa, and I didn't like that. Like, we wanted it to come out as sh. That's what we were aiming for.
I think we may have just smooshed the swa into a sha.
Mm.
But I don't know how you get the U there.
We might have to sacrifice that. If it's
Is
an
it
A
possibly
instead of a
that
U,
that this whole syllable somehow becomes... Anyway, the whole thing was that the thing that I was actually interested in, because this we can just say is some sort of regularization. Like, it was that it becomes zanchi rather than... Yeah.
Zanchi.
Mm-hmm.
because of the final I palatalizing the T, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it would otherwise be like Zanta, and now Zanchi.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
This is proto?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me get my IPA keyboard out. So we're saying this is actually Shusasana Zanchi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we went with... Did we go with Sun? No, it is Sun, isn't it? I checked it.
Susan, yeah.
Mm.
That's quite a Shusasuna Zanchi.
Oh, we're losing the final schwa as well. That's also...
Mm.
So Shusasan Zanchi.
Shusasun is quite a Shusasun Zanchi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a tongue twister.
Shusasun.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what P1 does. Does that like change that or?
Well, the schwas might be dropping out in places.
Mm-hmm.
Although that would mean it's possible. I mean, I don't know how we would manage to keep the difference between sun and sisun, because if this schwa is liable to drop, then
it would just become a geminate.
Yeah. Yes, the language has a distinction between the reflexive and the reciprocal. It's entirely based on the length of the test.
Oh.
Do we want to think about one of the backs?
One of the backs.
One of the like a distinct source for the reciprocal.
Oh, instead of doing the reduplication?
Yeah.
To avoid Shusasun Zanchi. Shusasun.
Yeah, we can look at that. Okay. So like you were saying a word for back, maybe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or
Have one?
no. Unless we want to use the word for husk. We probably want a word for back.
I talk about my back as my husk all the time.
Okay. So any requirements for which one we choose?
It shouldn't start with a sibilant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there more
No
sibilants than just
S's.
S?
Z, and I would include. I don't want a second I. I mean, it really depends on whether the I would cause something to palatalize into a sibilant or not. But anyway, we can see what comes up when it comes up.
Mm-hmm.
If something looks dangerous, we'll tell you. But yeah, no S and no Z.
At the beginning or at all?
At all.
Ideally at all,
Oh.
because
Okay. So not that.
I mean, what happens to coda sibilants?
Not much.
Okay, so yeah.
What about Nema?
Nama? Mm-hmm.
What about that one?
It can work.
I mean, it really doesn't change seemingly
Yeah.
at all.
It'll just come out as num.
Cool.
Unless it's
And then
stressed, in which case.
the A isn't reduced, so it's.
Oh.
mean,
It could
we
just
could
be
do-
Nem though,
could-
right? Like we could, right? Like have it not have the A there.
Yeah.
Num.
Nem.
Num.
It's a fun word. It's cute.
Yeah, so then it would just be nun. So it would be Shunenzanchi.
I feel like that's better, right?
It's better than Shususunen.
Yeah.
So this
That
would be
was why I was apprehensive about the reduplication, because that can happen sometimes.
and it was it was a schwa and schwa, or I've already forgotten.
Yeah, it's a schwa.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Which,
that becomes.
Yeah, I can never remember what happens to schwa when it's stressed.
Let's see. It becomes A. Num.
Num.
Mm-hmm.
But then in the unstressed, it stays.
Num. Yeah.
Okay. So then down here, this would be this.
Ornamdrarp.
Mm-hmm.
Which would become Ornandrarp.
Because there's no coda, there's no final vowel anymore. So
yeah, so
it's or.
Yeah. Ornandrarp.
Okay. Fun. Okay. So then
I'm gonna put this through the sound changer just to double check. I think that's.
this would be
And
that.
no, it's
No.
Ornamardrarp.
How?
There's a vowel getting inserted at some point.
Oh, because it's if you have 3 in a row, then it needs to get broken up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Mm.
namar.
Yeah. Or no.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Or namadar.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which means that for the racing one,
Mm-hmm. That's right.
we will replace susun with num.
Mm-hmm.
So it would just be sunanzanchi.
That's kind of nice.
Shunanzanshi. Yeah.
Mhm.
I like it.
I can never remember how to type the
Mhm.
E with the umlaut. Shunan.
With our nasal assimilation rule, if we even have one, I honestly can't remember.
I think we do.
Does that happen before fricatives as well as stops?
Let me check. Yeah, we have a nasal assimilation rule.
Yeah, apparently it does.
Mhm.
Okay. Shunanzanchi it is.
Cool. Okay. So we've done that one.
And while we're at it,
Yeah.
we can take exactly that same formula and just swap out the nominalization for the location one, and then we could get a word for racetrack.
Oh.
So
Okay.
if we take off the final I and replace it with ga,
Zantug.
yeah.
Remind me, what's the ending again? The
It's
the
GQ. Oh, yeah. It's just like a locational. I don't really know. Place where things happen.
and then it's GQA.
QA. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Shunanzantog.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it sounds a lot more normal than it looks written in the romantic. If I think this would throw me off if I tried to read it blind.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'm not too worried about it for that one, I don't think. Okay. Do we want to do fights?
So this is specifically dragon fights?
Not necessarily. Just like the general word. Like I could use it in reference to like dragon fights. If they need to be two distinct words, they can be. But like,
where would they be fighting?
Where would they be fighting?
Like an arena?
Probably not an arena. That's probably a little bit too fancy.
Well, then you end up in like dojo.
I don't know. The like yard.
So these are people on dragons who are fighting.
I don't think Manny means it strictly as that.
Because it says for dragon sports on this side. So this is a dragon fighting sport? Or is this people fighting?
I think there would be multiple, and I guess if there were different words for it, the dragon one would mean like, I mean, it'd probably be like in the air they'd be fighting. in the sky or whatever. Whereas if it's for people, like it would just be like in the yard or whatever, or on the battlefield, I guess. But this, I feel like that would be more. This would be more like the sports thing.
I mean, so do you want a word for the fighting place or not?
I don't think I need a word for the fighting place.
Okay.
Well, we do have a verb that means to fight, right?
Yeah. So it could literally just be that, which could keep it short, right? That plus.
It will be like they fight each other.
So true.
If you were gonna be like more consistent.
Yeah, are we looking for a noun that refers to these fights?
Yeah, I think the noun. Yeah.
A fighting that is happening.
Yeah.
So it could, if we wanted to keep it short, it could just be the indefinite and then a nominalizer. In fact, do we even need the person marking? If it's got a nominalizer at the end?
Not
I can't
really.
remember if we've...
I think it would really depend on at what stage it's considered to no longer be a verb.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever established that. Because it could literally just be the word for fight, and then, yeah, just stick an I at the end.
Sukhri.
That can be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Sukhri. Yeah. Nice.
In that vein, would the racing one need the indefinite as well? Or could that in theory be dropped as well?
I feel like if it's got a reflexive on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reflexive is the thing that's making it more verby.
Okay.
So we have a verb for to yeet. So yeet is eek. Which means shave, like a yeeting in general could, not what I was going for, would be like a eek e. Which right now just comes out as e.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So we need something a little bit more to go on to that.
This is like the funeral yeeting, right?
Yeah.
So we could do a yeet away.
Okay. Oh yeah, just take a directional.
I think that would only make it C.
Well,
and then it's a great yeeting of a human. So it would be a soramiki.
Oh, yeah.
So it would be a serimi.
It could reduplicate the verb since it's an intensive.
Ooh, so that's true.
Really getting rid of them.
Yeah. Okay. We could do that.
With the human classifier, that actually only changes it from serimiki to seramiki, from what I can see.
Well, which one does Maddie prefer?
Say him again.
Oh no, I messed up. Seramiki or serimi?
I kind of think I prefer the first one.
Seramiki.
Yeah, because it actually has the eek sound in it, which I feel like seremi. Is that seremi?
Serimi.
Serimi. I feel like that sounds not like you're, punting dead bodies off a cliff. You know?
Okay. So
So that's yeet people away. But yeet is like underlined, like to yeet people.
Yeah.
People away. Yeet people away.
The yeeting away of
eating people away.
The vigorous yeeting away of people.
I like it. It's good.
Okay.
And Seramiki is actually quite nice.
It is.
It makes me think of Greek. I think the iki suffix ending has the. I guess it just makes me think of Thessaloniki more than anything else.
Yeah. So I would actually propose we skip down, since we just did the great yeeting, to the first night morning, because that is what happens immediately before the great yeeting. Which, like, that could literally just mean, like, first night or something like that, but it's essentially like when someone, like, dies, there's, like, a specific ritual / like, societal things that they do that, like, first night.
Well, do you remember what we're calling this? The verbi ergative language.
Right.
And neither first nor night are the verbs in this situation.
Right. Okay.
So
we could have a verb that means for night to happen, like for the sun to set, or for night to fall, or something.
Like, I mean, are you thinking of anochecer or whatever the Italian equivalent is, or whatever?
Actually, no.
Well, it's a very much a Spanish verb. Yes, to become night, to get dark.
There's also, it is sort of like a vigil. That's, is vigil, can that be a verb? Vigiling? Vigilizing? Vigilantification?
That's... I mean, invigilate?
I feel like that could be a verb. Like, there could be a verb that means to, like, to hold a vigil, right?
Oh, this reminds me, me and Bib, I think it was me and Bib talked about this word. No, I talked to David about it. Vigil is from the same Latin root as the Spanish vigilia, wakefulness or watching.
Thanks.
Makes sense.
But like night could very much be incorporated if we wanted it to be.
Like the night vigil or whatever, or the night vigiling.
It would be like the night watch, but
yeah.
But obviously, night watch in English has a certain connotation, and
Yeah.
you don't have to have that connotation for like. And you could also always just like change the way you say it in English to make it less night watchy,
Mm-hmm.
the watching of the night.
Mm.
And it really depends what they are looking out. Looking out implies watching, but you know what I mean.
Mm.
Like, is it like, if it's morning, is it sad or is it happy? Are they drinking? Or are they like keeping each other up or what? Like, is the body there or is it sort of out of sight? Like,
All I know for absolute sure so far is that it sort of implies like definitely like a ceremonial ceasefire and like contemplation, and like it's not necessarily like a sad thing, it's more like a very serious thing, like an intentional thing. I need it for plot reasons.
like a quieting of the
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, that
Is
would probably make sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which then means that we have to work out how to do. I mean, my instinct for this is always just, oh well, we'll take quiet and we'll add a causative, and then I hate the IPA keyboard. Like I'm like, oh, quiet plus causative, that's a quieting. But I don't know if that makes sense with how this language works.
I mean, yeah, that if to be quiet is a stative verb, then sticking in the causative would be to cause something else to be quiet.
Oh yeah, we are doing stative verbs, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
But do we actually need a causative? Because it's like, is the emphasis that this is something that everyone is made to be quiet, or is it just everyone just is quiet?
I mean, it depends whether you consider the ceasefire to be the standard or the norm. Like, if the emphasis is on the fact that the ceasefire is held in order to do the mourning, then I would say the night is quieted. But if the emphasis is that the night is simply quiet, like to me, I feel like the causative is more emphasizing the ceremonial aspect because it really depends. It depends on how the perception of the order is, I guess, because is it the ceremony? Does the ceremony tell the people around them that there is the ceasefire, or do you organize the ceasefire and then you hold your quiet night?
I feel like it would have to like be that first night. So I feel like it would be a typical thing, like if they were like fighting, like once it becomes sundown, like there would be a standard ceasefire that all fighting would have to stop then so that this ritual could occur every evening. At least when they're like fighting amongst each other. But then if like someone died other than that, they would need to like, it would be like, yeah. So I don't know.
Oh, but then every night would be one of these, right?
Potentially for different people. But yeah, it wouldn't necessarily be something that like everyone would do this per se, but like at least one like it would need to be held for every person, and like the closest family or whoever would be there to be able to hold this ritual would do it. So like if there was fighting, it would be like an active battle or whatever. It would be every night. But if it's not, then it's like, okay, if it just someone succumbs to something in their sleep, then like maybe a couple of their immediate family members would, do this in the evening.
Mm-hmm. Like, It could just be a quiet night then, like Bubu's saying. Like,
Hmm.
because it sounds like it would be one of many.
Mm-hmm. I think that would make sense. I'm like slipping through my notes real quick just to make sure I didn't have anything else in there. But I feel like that's, yeah, like about sums it up. What I have. Yeah.
Oh, I think the other reason to make it causative is because if without the causative, there wouldn't be a reason for it to have an incorporated object.
Unless we say that this language is like Mohawk and allows for intransitive subjects to be incorporated. But that would be... Don't want to have to rely on that too much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all,
Well, should we work out
have a
what it is separately then? And then we can see if we
Yeah.
want to finish. Okay.
Yeah. Because am I just misremembering that we have a word for night already? We do have a word for night. Japo.
Oh.
Oh, we've been mixing it up anyway.
Okay.
And then we just need a word that means to be quiet.
As a verb, specifically.
Yeah.
So chapo comes out by itself as ka.
Okay.
It'll have some stuff to stick on to. It'll be fine.
Okay.
We could just make this a compound.
Yeah.
Is there anything specifically we're looking for our quiet verb?
I would say it, and if it doesn't sound quiet, don't go with
Yeah.
it. Like, Teham, I think sounds fine. Kupi to me sounds a bit louder. It's entirely subjective.
Mm.
But yeah.
What about Huzrel?
Huzrel is fine.
Is it too long?
It's fine.
No.
Okay.
You're not likely to be putting too much grammatical stuff onto a dative verb, is what I would say. So
Okay.
I think it seems better for this than for other things.
Okay.
So that comes up as Hazro.
So the same, except with an
A. No, Hazro. Hazro.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, I forgot because of the L vocalization.
So this is head final. So it would be Hazroka.
Like a quiet night.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you did... Hold on, I had a thought, but now it's immediately gone.
Was it like a night's quietness?
I don't think so.
Okay.
If quiet was nominalized, if it was like a night quiet, a night quieting, So if you stick an I at the end of Hazarel, then that would prevent the L from disappearing.
It becomes Hazril. No, sorry, Hazril.
Mm.
So that like a night. Sorry, which one are we going for? Like the night quieting would be. Is that a Kahazril?
If we're saying that the O and the P get worn off, because theoretically we could say that they
I need to put
compound
case
on.
marking on. I haven't put any case marking on. Or is the
I don't think do we need it in this instance, because we
no,
only
it's
have
third person intransitive subject. It's fine.
Okay.
But we could, if night compounds on early on, then that would protect the final P and O from being lost.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That would be Kappa Hazril. Which makes me think of like a cup of quiet.
It's kind of funny.
Kappa Hazril.
It's kind of nice though. And that's if they're together, right?
Yeah.
If they don't, then it's
Kahazril.
yeah. Or if it just was like, just a quiet night, then that would just be
Hazruka.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a struggle. Those are all good. Ooh.
I think I have a marginal preference, but I think they're all good.
What's your preference?
I think the top one.
I think Kahazril is the strongest.
This is a nice umphy.
Yeah. It does. Yeah.
And also, it's one of the few cases where the final I is not released or produced as a final I. Or is it? No, that one's been lost, but it's mutated the I before it. Anyway, no, I think it's nice.
So that's a quiet night.
That is a
night quietness.
A night quiet. Yeah,
Like,
a night quieting.
Mm-hmm.
A quieting of the night.
No, it doesn't imply something's made quiet. It's
True.
a quiet. It's a quiet. Yeah, it's a night quietness.
Yes.
I like it. Sold. So we can murder
I'm trying
those.
to think what the Latin form of it would be. Like a nocto. Like a tranquility. Anyway.
I like it.
Line between good/bad, honor/dishonor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a concept. Like a
A
meta.
concept of line?
Yeah. Like we're a division or like the difference between, I guess.
I mean, it probably just depends on the metaphor you're using. Like, is it like because we can talk about like a threshold, right? Between which is originally referring to being in and outside of a building, or you could think about it as like a wall that surrounds something, or like if good behavior is staying on the pillar, then bad behavior is on the other side of the edge.
I feel like it wouldn't be that one, given they eat everyone. But yeah, I mean, I feel like some sort of like boundary, like a threshold, would make sense.
Is there a? Could you use this word in a sentence?
I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like we have some similar sayings about, like, you know, having to, like, walk the line between, I don't know, good and evil, you know?
Okay.
Something like that. Like that sort of concept.
So it's kind of like balance.
Yeah.
Oh, is this something people want to be on? Like, or is it
They'd want
like
to stay
a
away from it.
dangerous place?
Yeah, they'd want to avoid crossing it. Yeah, like a boundary pavilion would work.
I feel like I did something with a word for edge or boundary. At
This
some
is
point,
just reminding me of the Boku's word for fence, which also means to surround. With the same sort of logic. Like, you'll see more of that in a few weeks' time.
Yeah.
We do have a word for edge.
That's we do.
Yeah. So we reduplicate it, and then it will be the great edge of dad.
No. No.
You're stepping too close to the dad, Madeline.
No, it can't be that. Okay. It can't be that. Do we have like a better?
So you can just make a compound, like a. Oh, so you said that like this is like a mental edge, right?
Yeah.
So it could be like the head edge. So it'd be a sunada.
Sunada.
Which would come out as sunad.
We do also have a classifier for areas of things or containers. I don't know. And we have a tentative classifier. We haven't actually made it yet. One for the edge or perimeter of things.
Okay. So it could be the edge or perimeter of like the mind or something? Or
yeah, like the I don't. Is it an edge or is it like a? Because it's a thing between good and evil, right?
Yeah. So yeah, maybe like more of a. Yeah, like a lot. Well,
a balance edge.
Yeah.
And yeah, if we have a word for edge, that would, I agree, be just very easy to just say.
That.
Yeah.
I guess I'm thinking it has to be the object again. So it would be like the walk edge or the think edge. But the thing is, like, you can think about something bad and not effectively have crossed it ethically. So I think a walk edge sounds like it could be more. I guess like that's where the metaphor comes in, right? Like how many edges are people actually walking on in real terms? But do we have a word for walk? Ati.
I feel like so they would sort of be referring it to as like the edgy walk.
Yeah.
It's like a precipice that you're kind of walking along, and you need to make sure not to go over the edge.
Trying to think if there's like if I dislike the insinuation that like there is a level of assumed straddling of the edge, which could make sense conceptually.
I mean, the walking could be that it's the place that you will go up to. I mean, thinking about it, you could also see. Oh, we don't have a verb for to fly yet either.
Don't we?
It's not on the basic verbs list.
Wow.
We have the word. The word is singled out for us to do something with it, but it's not filled in. Maybe we have it somewhere else.
No,
I don't think so. We have like words for like wings and stuff that we've used, but
a lot of words for flying things, but not a word for to fly itself.
Water and water all around, but not a drop to drink. I don't think that's the right quote, but anyway.
Could there be a word that just means to be like to be moral? I guess.
Yeah, like
the edge
They
of morality.
usually also come from some sort of metaphor. Like to be correct is often from like to be straight or to be lined up or to stand or whatever you're sort of. Also often, I think in a few Indo-European languages, to be good comes from to be handsome. And you sort of see that in Italian, right? With è bello is like not just that it's beautiful, but like also that it's good, right?
Yeah. Like you can describe like a meal as bello, which
my handsome McDonald's.
Yeah.
So something like, I mean,
we've got a word for to fall.
Yeah.
Like the falling edge. Like when,
That could
when
be
you
nice.
get to this point, you know, you're at risk of falling off.
I do like that. I do like that. Because I feel like falling in general would be like a pretty big like.
That would be the Danab.
Danab.
Not to be confused with the river in Europe.
Yeah.
And the edge was blue.
Yeah. So and it was da was edge?
Yeah.
But head final.
Well, it could be the falling edge.
Oh yeah, if it's like a classifier. Falling edge.
It could either be we could turn naba into a noun by sticking an I at the end, and then it would be the falling edge.
Nabe.
Or we could. Sorry,
Nabe.
just nabe.
Yeah, it becomes nabe. Would be falling. Wow. Oh, falling edge would be danabe or nabe da.
So one of those two are choices for the proto one.
Or if we wanted to go full verb, we could use the indefinite and then use the classifier. So it would be like one edge falls.
Like shuda na. And then do we nominalize it?
Yeah, I'm thinking about which one to use. I guess location, because it's like a state.
Oh. So it'd be like Shuldanabag.
Shudanabag.
Yeah, Shuldanabag.
I feel like
Is
that
there
could
always a schwa before the location ending? Well, no, that's because there's a schwa earlier on. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Mhm.
Yeah. I feel like I like the shorter one.
But the final GQ is going to be something will happen to it.
Yeah. It's probably going to turn into an R.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you like the shorter ones.
Yeah. Because I feel like it would be something used just like conversationally about, the honorability and morality of things, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Over the morning tea.
Yeah. So like, and these don't change at all? Oh, wait, this one changed to...
It depends quite what the exact construction we're going for is.
Because it's to fall. Which is intransitive. It could still take a classifier. So that would be, danabai.
Okay.
Or
Danabe.
we say it's a falling edge and have the da come afterwards.
Okay.
And then this comes out as Danabe. But this is another one where would this need would this one work better with a applicative? Because the edge isn't the thing that falls, is it? It's the...
Yeah, it's a falling at the edge. So if we wanted, we could stick in a locative applicative, which is tar.
The era schwa.
Schwa. So that would be like dot. No.
Daternabe.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. the superlocative. Datarnabe.
You're really falling off that edge.
Mhm. Okay.
Oh, no, bye.
And that comes out as like oh right, it's
Datarnabe. Yeah. It doesn't change things much at all.
Datarnabe.
Mm-hmm.
What would that do anything going to P1?
It
Would that
could.
okay.
Well, the R would become uvula, so be the that.
Yeah.
And also the schwa may be lost. So it may be the. I don't know quite how that all fits together.
Something like Datarnabe or something.
Yeah. Like. Which I have to say does look quite ugly when I look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the shortness of just Danabe, but
I reckon that's justifiable. Like there are situations in languages that have like heavy noun incorporation where you can use the incorporated noun like adverbially rather than referring specifically to the object. So
I guess if one can fall an edge, it's like it's not because it isn't the edge that's falling, it's that you are falling at it.
mm,
I mean, sorry, the at is more locative. I mean, like, it's the idea that this is the thing that one is falling of, which I think makes sense more as a metaphor than it does as a literal edge, which I think is to its benefit.
yeah. Yeah.
But it would be worth us figuring out what happens with the third, specifically because if you do want to use the applicatives more, it would be good for it to have a euphonious result.
Okay.
Like I could see it becoming like for this one if it was like Dutch nabe, like with the tra becoming like tra, because we were thinking of having dra to j to j, right?
Uh-huh.
anything to cut down on the rhotics, I'm all for.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, that could be fun.
But danabe is fine. Sorry, danabe.
So maybe we keep the note for this one here just in case like once we're doing P1 it ends up like wanting to keep it, but we can assume Danabe for now. Which is just edge to fall, and then this is what the infinitive.
Yeah.
Infinitive. Okay, that works. Cool. So then we maybe have time to do one more.
Sure.
Is there one that seems particularly compelling?
Region's god. You don't have a specific etymology in mind, do you?
No, just like there is a god that gives them the bonding magic and also created the magic of the pillars. So like the idea here, the lore is that like, okay, there was like a lot of deities or whatever, and they all like sort of sacrifice themselves in a way, like most of their magic to create the pillars and to like rise them up and to like then bring the people over. And there's some places think they're still around, some people think they don't, but essentially that then created like the magical cores of the pillars that sustain them, and also whatever the local magic is based off which deity it was, sort of. Yeah, something like that would work. The one that who ties us to one another.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, we have a word for all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. The one
So, first of all, the verb to tie,
uh-huh.
which I know that we have. To tie or to bind, yes, is teosri.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then that would be, this is referring to a specific individual, so it would be like third person singular.
Which is 0 still.
But how do you do the one who ties us to one another?
Would it be
It's
It would be with the us in the object.
And would it be reciprocal? Or
because like the one who is doing the tying
Mhm.
is not
being tied?
because if it was just a reciprocal, it would be like we are tied to each other.
Right.
But it is one. The agent is the one, and then
There
us
is
is the
often some amount of ambiguity with reflexes and things.
Mhm.
You could consider putting a benefactive on it,
or a
couldn't you?
causative.
Or a causative.
The one who causes us to be tied to each other.
Mhm.
That could work.
So, causative, which I believe is it et or is it ut?
Et. It's from schwa t tiny h. Looks like.
And the to us is the orkhu. If we're going with us.
Orhu.
Okay.
And then with the reciprocal on that, which is after the person marker and before the causative, that's
Num. Numma. But also this isn't the protoform, is it?
No.
But I don't think that if you put this in, does it come out right?
I do not know.
Okay, we'll see. We'll have a look.
Is that everything? It's
We could put the ni as the classifier for the magic knot. But this is probably already mighty long enough.
Yeah. That's a good
Oh, the agentive at the end, the in.
Yes. So they cause the tying together of us.
Mm-hmm.
Just rolls off your tongue. So that's 6 syllables.
Wow.
Pretty hefty.
Okay. But it might get a little shorter in P1, right?
We could, if we didn't say it of us, it would be the one who ties together.
Yeah.
Then
that could work.
It would just be a tosrin, right? Like the tire.
And if we want, that could have the magic classifier.
Would that go in the middle there?
No, it would come at before the causative.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that's not actually going to add an extra syllable because the vowels are going to blend together.
Ooh. Okay. So then...
Nitrajrin.
Nitrajrin?
Nitrajrin.
Nitrajrin.
The edge followed by the voiceless rotate.
Yeah, that's got to change.
Very
that's definitely
good.
got to change.
In P1 though, right? Not like now.
Yeah. For now, it's an allowable evil.
Okay.
We're very much in the angled in the slashes. It's not a anyway. Phonetic, I mean.
But that would become something like Nitashrin or something.
Yeah. Which reminds me of Nitrisha.
Yes. So as long as you're okay with the god of this place having kind of a similar name to the place that they rule over.
Which is actually kind of interesting. Nitrisha and Nitashrin. I feel like that would be okay because realistically, are they going to be referring to the place they live in that much? You know what I mean? Like this specifically of like their name for the archipelago. I feel like that's not something that would really come up much, you know?
I think they are going to be ideas that are conceptually distinguishable enough that it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. I think it's okay. It does not bother me.
Okay.
So the voiceless was going to potentially go to something else, wasn't it?
Oh, yes. We were considering having that go to like an S or something, which would probably just blend in with the sh, so maybe we could end up with a geminate sh.
Nitashin.
Nitashin.
Oh, I do like that.
And that has a lot less of the Nitrisha vibes.
Yeah, it does. It separates that out a lot. I like it. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. We did it!
Well, still got 6 minutes, so...
Wait, Miles has come in? Miles has shown up.
Yes. Yeah. It is a good god named George. It vibes. Ooh, I'm gonna do a little boom.
It feels like a Japanese compound of Chinese origin. I'm very curious if there's anything similar in my dictionary.
Yeah. Yeah. So for next week, do we want to keep on keeping on, or do we want to like start scrolling through the glossary or the grammar and be like, okay, well, we haven't come up with this yet. Let's like come up with a name that would use this or something so we can start fleshing it out? Or what do we think is next step?
Well, first of all, I don't know if it was obvious or not, but I lost connection for about 30 seconds. So I miss most of what you just said.
From my perspective, it looked like you only disappeared for like literally half of a second. But you must have been frozen before that. I was just saying for next week, do we want to just keep on keeping on coming up with things? Or do we want to move on to going through the like grammar and specifically coming up with things that would allow us to like finish fleshing all of that out? Or something else?
I was wondering sort of at what stage would we consider things. I want to know how long there is until we're moving on to the next language, and I have to brace myself for how Korean can I make this sound.
Yeah.
I should mention now that I am almost certainly not going to be free next week.
Okay.
So whatever happens next will have to be without me, at least initially.
Okay. Are you going to be unavailable for like all of August, Bib?
I hope not.
Okay.
I'm probably going to, if I can take my microphone, then I will probably be able to find at least some time. It'll be kind of touch and go, but I'm sure I could find at least a few Mondays to do stuff. We'll actually be in the same time zone, so.
That's true.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, let's trying to like. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we should discuss off camera what we want to do. Because I know we'll have like. I guess I technically like could do the 24th, but then I definitely won't be available the 31st of August because I'll be in California. I mean, unless we streamed from California, but like, no, because Worldcon's still happening that day.
Yeah.
There could be a hiatus.
Yeah.
Especially while me and Miles are doing the Sunday streams. I've got this feeling like I'm doing so much streaming.
You do? You feel like...
I know it's not as much as you, Maddie, but it feels like a lot.
Yeah. I feel like, especially when it's something like that, that's like, I mean, I feel like this is very low effort. We just kind of show up and we do stuff, for the most part. It's pretty chill.
I mean, that's kind of what's happening on Will's channel. It's just that it's for 3 hours rather than 2.
Which is a long time. Yeah. Okay, let's discuss.
Yeah.
And we can make a plan for, I guess, what we're doing up through the World Building Festival, really. That's going to be Psycho Bananas time.
So much to prepare.
I know. My list is very long. Oh, okay. Okay, do we have any other like announcements for the week? I mean, I feel like it's a normal streaming week. You're on Will's thing on Sunday. That's the only weird thing, right? Is there anything else going on?
I mean, the thing is that it shouldn't feel weird because it's going to happen every week for the next few weeks. So strap in, everyone.
That's fair.
No, Let's Have a Boober is normal for now. I can't think of anything.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
still doing the rock thing with Nikolai on Thursdays. We figured out what our end goal is. So
Mhm.
hopefully soon we get an idea of like how many more streams it's going to take us, but that is a, temporary thing for now. Nice, Miles. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it.
Mhm.
We did the things.
We did all of the things. We did
All of the
everything.
We did some things.
We did some of all of the things.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. All right. Well then, goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.